In the world of Watchmen, where gods walk among men and morality is blurred, one man stands out, not because he's the most powerful, but because he refuses to bend. That man is Rorschach, a vigilante detective, a brutal enforcer of justice, and the last uncompromising idealist in a world gone rotten. But before the mask, there was Walter Kovacs. Born in 1940, Walter Joseph Kovacs grew up in the slums of New York. His mother, a prostitute, was physically and emotionally abusive. He never knew his father. From a young age, Walter showed signs of emotional instability. He was quiet, withdrawn, and lacked empathy. He was bullied constantly until one day he snapped. In a violent encounter, Walter attacked a group of bullies with scalding cooking oil, nearly killing them. The authorities labeled him disturbed. This moment marked the beginning of his moral absolutism. The world was split into black and white, no grey. As an adult, Kovacs worked in a dressmaking shop where he discovered a unique material. 2 layers of liquid latex with constantly shifting black ink blots between them. The design reminded him of the Rorschach test used in psychology. He fashioned the material into a mask. He didn't see it as a disguise. Rorschach, VO. This face, it's not my mask, it's me. Thus Rorschach was born a persona with no compromise, no mercy, and no identity outside of justice. Rorschach became active during the masked vigilante boom of the 1960s. Alongside heroes like Night Owl, Silk Spectre, and the Comedian, he patrolled the streets as part of the Watchmen. However, while others eventually retired or lost faith, Rorschach remained vigilant, brutally punishing criminals from murderers to rapists. He believed in absolute moral judgment, even if it meant violence. He wore his mask everywhere. Walter Kovacs was dead, only Rorschach remained. Rorschach chronicled his views and investigations in a journal. It served as a moral compass and a warning. Rorschach, VO. The accumulated filth of all their sex and murder will foam up about their waists. And the whores and politicians will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll look down and whisper, "No." His journal was not just a diary, it was evidence, testimony, and truth in a world drowning in lies. In 1985, Rorschach begins investigating the death of Edward Morgan Blake, the comedian, who was thrown from a window. What begins as a murder case unravels into something far bigger. A plot to unite the world through a manufactured catastrophe. The mastermind was Adrian Veidt, aka Ozymandias, who engineered a plan to fake an alien invasion. Millions would die in New York, but the nations of Earth would unite against a common enemy, ending the threat of nuclear war. Rorschach, appalled, refuses to go along with the cover-up no matter the cost. To preserve peace, Dr. Manhattan, a godlike being, confronts Rorschach. Rorschach refuses to remain silent. He removes his mask. He bares his soul. He dies for the truth. In one flash of blue light, Rorschach is vaporized, not as a villain, not as a martyr, but as a man who stood for something when no one else would. But death wasn't the end. Rorschach's journal, filled with everything he uncovered, was dropped off at the offices of the right-wing paper, The New Frontiersman. Whether anyone reads it or acts on it is uncertain. Still, the truth is out there. Rorschach is one of the most complex antiheroes ever created. He is morally absolute, seeing the world in black and white, deeply traumatized, shaped by neglect and violence, utterly incorruptible but alienating and dangerous, a reflection of society's hidden ugliness and brutal honesty. He is both a warning and a reminder that sometimes the hero doesn't wear a cape. Sometimes he wears a mask that doesn't smile. This city is afraid of me. I've seen its true face. We are alone. There is nothing else. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. None of you seem to understand. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. Rorschach represents the extreme edge of heroism. Not glamorous, not admired, but necessary. He forces us to ask, what is justice without compromise? Who decides what's right when the world goes wrong? And what price would you pay to stay true to yourself? Like, subscribe, share, comment.